Hi again, everyone. Sorry, I accidentally closed out my previous video. You heard me say oops at the end, so this is part 3. We'll just make it a 3-parter, that's okay. A little bit shorter videos here. So I just finished the puddles here. We're going to go in and do the raindrops. I was trying to decide if I want to do any type of background in here. And then that did give me a chance to go grab my gel pens and my swatch book with my gel pens. So, it turned out okay that we had a brief pause. So, going back to the raindrops here, so I was trying to decide. So, I do want them a little bit more blue. So, I'm going to use my blue slate, my cloud blue, see if I need to add any aqua, but I think we'll keep them a little bit more blue just so they're not exactly the same color as these puddles, just for some interest. Okay. So again, these aren't a very big space, but I think I'll do darker to lighter. If that makes sense. And then go in with the cloud. Just like that. And again, can bring in some gel pen to get a little bit of shine. And I think I need to get like some video editing software, so if something like that happens, I can just piece my videos together. But I'm a newbie, I'm just starting, I just have this webcam and I'm just learning. I'm just using kind of very basic recording software. I don't know. I'm not a professional YouTuber, I'm just doing this for fun. So for me, just the coloring is the fun part. I'm not the tech master. Actually, I wouldn't mind just bringing in a little bit of aqua. Just kind of a hint, maybe in the corners. Sure, why not, right? Do we have any readers out there? I stayed up pretty late last night. Read about 100 pages of my book. But now I'm kind of thinking about it because I have maybe 100 pages left. So I'm like, I want to finish it today. Then you also get that thought of, oh, then when I finish it, it's going to be done. It's a pretty good book. I'm into mysteries at the moment. So obviously you want a good mystery where you don't know what happens, what the plot twist is until the end. It's not fun if you can guess the plot twist before it happens. I don't know. Now that I'm kind of thinking about the background here, I'm kind of drawn towards like a light green. As I mentioned before, I get intimidated by the background. I don't want to ruin this beautiful picture that I've been working on with just a background that I don't like. And I was trying to decide too. Obviously the rain has already stopped in this picture because now the umbrellas are all hanging out to dry and the flowers are blooming. So what would the background be? Yellow, blue sky. Is this? Where is this? Where is this and whose umbrellas are these? Details. If someone's really ambitious and good at drawing, I'm sure you could draw like a house back there or something that these are sitting out in front of, or something like that. Obviously we're outside, I think. But where? Super exciting, I know, coloring in raindrops. There's not too many of them, at least. Do you guys ever watch like a stream and they're coloring in all of like the flowers or something and you see them miss a flower, but it's not a live stream, it's a recorded video, so you're like, oh my gosh, you missed a flower, and it bothers you the whole time, but they don't notice it. I don't want to be like that. I know I missed the raindrop over there, that's why I was commenting. It's kind of the biggest ones. I saved it for last. Okay. So that is all of the major elements of the picture. I'm just thinking background wise. Part of my brain is just like, oh, do like a really bright, vibrant green chartreuse. Do I want to do that? You know, I really like how it looks. Let's another thought that just pops into the brain. What if you had like blue kind of around here and then kind of faded it out to like green? But then I'm stuck doing like the whole page. Or I could just kind of outline really light. I don't know, I could just use like the cloud blue and just really lightly go around everything. I don't know, I kind of like it how it is. I think I'm going to leave it how it is right now. Let's pull out the gel pens, because I do want to do some details with the gel pens. Let's start some of the pink. So I have a swatch book, and I'd like to use it a bit more, but I do have some gel pen swatches on here. So like I said, I have like the classic and the metallic. So the caps don't always match super well with the color. So like this kind of looks like a purple kind of cap to me, but this is the pink metallic. We can just kind of test it out. So if you don't have the Sakura Jelly Rolls, these are really good gel pens. They're really juicy, but you really have to make sure that things dry. That can be kind of a concern. So kind of just want to add in some details. We talked a little bit about like details up here with like the ribbon. Something kind of like that. We'll come over here, these dots. Yeah, you just have to be really careful about smearing because it comes out really fast. Something kind of like that. Kind of let that dry a little bit. Like nice straight lines. Oh, sorry, I'm kind of out of camera a little bit for that. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I was just adding in some pink around these bows and ribbons. Okay, other places I want to do pink, I think kind of on some of the umbrella details. Oh, also maybe this flower a little bit. Let's do these little dashes. You could do like a little strip on each side. And like that maybe. Okay, and then I wanted to go down. I think I'll do pink on these little polka dots. Oh, see, I'm already smearing it, guys. Ugh. Got too eager. Yeah, I smeared up here if you see it. Try to fix. So, something you can do, because these are, they're pens. Where's my white? Can always go over it with white. Try to cover up some of your little mistakes. See? There you go. How to fix gel pen mistakes. White gel pen to the rescue. I don't know. I mean, you might be able to see it if you look up close, but when I take a picture of that, you shouldn't be able to see it. Okay, be patient, Chelsea. Let things dry. Can always kind of go into with some pencil. I smeared that a little bit. Cover it with pencil. Okay, we'll let that dry. But yeah, I added in just some little polka dots to the top of that umbrella. For the white again. Man, that's so irritating. Again, I don't want to mess up my picture with the background. Don't want to mess up my picture with these little details. Alright, that should be fine. I'll turn this a little bit. It's not on my hand, right? Okay, so doing little polka dots here. Alright, is there anywhere else that I want some pink? Let's get my purple. Purple. Let some of this dry. Let's do these little dots here. Like to do some up in the flowers here. There's some little dots. Also do some of the lines through here. I'm going slower now because I don't want to smear all of my gel pen. See, that's a good thing about pencils. I don't have to be this patient. I can just lay down what I want to lay down. Actually, I wouldn't mind making some of these pink. And I'm right-handed. I don't even have to worry about smearing as much as some of our left-handed people out there. Dry, 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 dry. I could cover some of this with some white pencil too. I think I fixed it okay. It's not that noticeable. Okay, anywhere else that we want some purple? Purple, purple. We didn't use purple as much. Might not worry about it. I'm not happy with this still. Okay, so we used some pink, we used some purple. I do have different colors of gold, but I kind of like this lightest gold. 551. Kind of the most gold of my golds. So dry, 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 dry. Okay. We'll do our little, trying to curve my hand so I don't go in wet gel pen. Do these little dots on that umbrella. Kind of want to put some in through here on these flowers. There we go, some nice gold through there. Yeah, that might be kind of all that we need for the gold. And again, I'm using the same color palette, pink, purple, gold so far. Do we want to use any green? I don't know, something not gel pen, but I kind of want to go in with my black Prismacolor just because these leaves are bothering me a little bit, that the waxy color just kind of took away the black. I don't know, they're just looking kind of washed out. So again, this counts as the details phase. Just going back in. Okay. That looks a little bit better because the line art's fairly dark in this book, so you kind of notice when stuff like that is out of place. Okay, let's use a little bit of a blue metallic. I don't know, I always use the metallics. I like the sparkle. Blue metallic. I think we'll kind of go down into the water a little bit down here. So there's some little like bubble looking things. We'll just do some dots. Again, could have done these white if I wanted. I like the blue. Don't smear. Wish I was just both-handed. Okay, some little blue circles there. And then I think, I kind of don't want to overdo with the gel pen, but they are some nice little touches. So let's bring in my white. Where did the white go? So again, I used it as a cover-up, making sure that it's clean and the tip's not dirty. You always kind of tap your gel pens out. So really nice to add highlights with the white. There's just certain places that I think it would look good. I think we're mostly dry. So I always like adding some highlights to my flowers. So I kind of shaded darker to light. So I kind of like adding like just some white lines. If it's not clogged up. Sometimes the wax can kind of clog up your gel pen, especially with the white. Just kind of little highlight lines. I also have 3 white gel pens, so if this one clogs up, you can go to one of the other ones. All the same Sakura Jelly Roll brand. Okay. And then anything on the cat? I don't know. Let's come down. I want to do them highlights on the raindrops. So just in this white side, add in a little extra highlight. It's not going to be a huge contrast because I tried to keep one side of each drop lighter. But it'll just help the highlight pop out a little bit. Okay, so just a little highlight on each raindrop there. And then actually, this big raindrop, we'll do a little bit at the top. But I think I want to go back with my blue on that guy. So we're going to go over these lines and dots with the blue. I think my kitty cat needs a little bit of attention, but what to do for him? Maybe we'll add in a little bit of white just to like the white of his eye. Make sure we didn't go over that with our pencil. And then actually maybe I'll bring out the black again and just kind of go over some of his features. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I don't know, guys. That might be about it. Alright, let me put some of this stuff back. Alright, everyone. So sorry for the little bit of technical difficulty. We ended up having to make this into 3 videos because I'm a newbie. I pressed a button. My camera stopped. Yeah, so just this last video here had just some details adding in there. So let me keep my pencils from going everywhere. So this is our completed page. See some of the sparkly details, some of the white highlights. Again, I will post this on my Instagram. Nice picture with some good lighting. Yeah, so that's my first color along page. I really enjoyed doing this on camera. I think today the picture hopefully was a little bit better, a little bit more zoomed in, so you could tell a little bit better what I was doing. But I would like to do, another page in this book, or if you have any requests or suggestions, go ahead and let me know. But yeah, I'm done with my first page in this Rita Berman spring book. Check back to my channel often for updates, new videos. Please subscribe. Please follow me on Instagram, and I will see you next time. Thank you.